I don't understand that 3 times in a row. What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, the energy's high with you today, man. But hell yeah. Welcome to week number 6. What actually week are we?
I think 7, mate.
7?
Yeah.
I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
Sweet. Welcome to week number 6, apparently. Here we go.
7.
7! I'm just so in my own, yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, what week is it?
You were going to say
No, I wasn't,
6?
nah.
Welcome to podcast number 6. We are back.
7.
It's not. You just said
It's 7.
I don't understand that 3 times in a row. Brain is not computing. Anyway, guys, I'll start again. Welcome to podcast number 7.
Hey, here we go. 7 is good.
We might cut it out, but 3 times in a row, I kept saying, welcome to podcast number 6. I've literally just got off the computer, so my head is deep in code right now. So hopefully I'll come out of that very soon.
I'm not editing that out.
No. That was
3 times.
crazy.
That's
Could have
incredible.
kept going.
Mate, well, good news. We've done the website, and mate, your websites are incredible. I tell you. We'll give away the name when I pull this up on my phone, but it's okay. It's a really speedy site. Like I've got. Let me just screen record this.
Well, it makes a massive difference. Most sites, I think it's 70% of websites are still built on WordPress, which, to be honest, 90% of businesses should just use WordPress site because they build it themselves. You can edit and use a CMS on the back end. But the trouble is that they've just got a lot of like leftover code that's passed on through the headers and the PHP that just slows your site down. So having a custom website by coder just makes such a big difference in little aspects of speed and SEO. But in general terms, most WordPress website is good. But if you come to a developer or marketing agency and we can build something fully custom, fully SEO optimized with the schema that really gets into the Google algorithm, makes a massive difference here.
And here it is. Honestly, I can't get over still the speed of this thing. So you're just going to press on a button here, like look at the menu, go to services. I'm already on services. I'll go to about. Just immediate. It's like you're clicking through existing files.
Yeah, it does. It's really good. It's been optimized for well. Yeah.
And already ranking in Google perfectly for their area.
So generally, when you push a website live, it can take anywhere to an hour or to a few days, depending if you have a current website, if your website is already ranking on Google. And it's good sign. So what Google does is when you first publish a site, they do actually do like a honeymoon period where they do try and basically push you near the top and just see what the bounce rate is from people, just because Google's job is to show you the best website possible.
Yep.
So what they do, if they show you a good website and then people go on the website and then there's a high bounce rate, they'll rank you down. So what they do is when you first publish a very well optimized website, if it's not optimized at all, you're not sure anywhere near page 1. But because we publish very highly optimized sites, custom code sites that have all the bits and pieces and the bells and whistles in terms of SEO, it's pushing us on page 1 for some high ranking keywords. And now what it will do, it will just show that to some people and then test that out on those users, see what their experiences are, see if they contact, see if they go through a few different pages, and then they'll determine that, and then slowly the algorithm will do its work and put you where you should be. And then it takes probably realistically 30 days for the 30 to 60 days realistically for the algorithm to really know where to settle you. And then you can look at the landscape again, look in the search console, because Google Search Console is really powerful. A lot of people use tools like SEMrush and Ahrefs, which are really good, but they're super expensive. But most people just start off in their Google Search Console because that basically shows you all the clicks that you're getting, and they can use those impressions and those clicks and then use those words, add them to your site, and then start ranking for those as well.
To simplify it down, essentially, everything is built for speed. You've got your SEO optimization. So if you have a site that's built correctly, when somebody searches for your site, you rank.
Google Google, basically what it does is Google will look at your website as a whole. Is the code right? Is the schema right? Is the way that it's presented right? And then it will present it to people. As long as those things are done correctly, then Google will present it. If they're not done correctly, Google won't present it anywhere near page one because they don't think it's a good product
Yep.
or service. So they're not. Google's main goal is to give you the best website for your needs. So if they're not doing that, if there's high bounce rates, which means people leaving, the percent of people that leave after just the first page, if that's really high, they'll just push you down. But just going back to the point, if you have all the bells and whistles and a nice optimization, Google present it to people and to see how they react to it. Yeah, and then you just get a look at the landscape and then just readjust the SEO from once it's actually in the algorithm.
And that's it. When I've been looking at all these different competitors of different companies, I've definitely noticed that there are some that just are not cut out. Like some of the people that have come through our AI SMS, we've looked at actually their websites, and there's no wonder they're not ranking highly.
Yeah.
When I've seen some of the amazing work that you've done on the websites, and then I compare it to some of the websites that are out there, I'm thinking, geez, there's opportunity for these guys.
Well, I think even now before when you were looking at websites, you didn't understand necessarily what a good one was, what a good one wasn't. And now you're seeing the way that we're building them. It's not, obviously the design is part of it, the UI and UX. It has to look nice, but also has to convert as you go down the page, because the goal is the website. It's all right looking good. It's what are the conversions? Once you get people there, can you keep them there and can you convert them? So yeah, there's a lot to it. It's not just about ranking, because you can just fully over optimize a site for SEO, but then get no conversions. So there's a sweet spot in the between to not keyword stuff and actually get the user content that they need.
It's solid. It's super solid. I'm so confident and so excited for that as just one of the pillars of the things that we offer. And even better news, we've pretty much had multiple invoices get paid, move forward, and we've had another one come in that he had a trial session of our voice agent, has gone forward with it now, contracts out, invoices coming in. That's off. And he actually said to me this morning, "Oh, I've got some other people I want to refer you to. Can't I just send me your number?" I was like, "Yeah, fine. That's no problem."
Did he say that? I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Sweet. Yeah, he liked it, didn't he? He was super happy. So he's going to come back with with a couple of changes, because he was just on a free trial, and we give him basically kind of what he basically give him something to play with, and he's used it for 2 weeks, just so these guys know. Use it for 2 weeks.
Use the agent for 2 weeks.
Use the agent for 2
voice
weeks.
agent.
Get used to it in his business, and now he's done the 2-week free trial, and now he comes back with us with just a little few tweaks that he wants. We update those prompts, and then we start the month-to-month contract.
Yeah,
works really well.
And the thing is, we've gone through some of the calls, just making sure that the agent's acting correctly, it's passing off in the right places. And I said to him, like, "How's it been?" And he was like, "Man, that's been a godsend. That thing has changed my business." It just means that he's not having to be on the phone every day or all day, and people are being transferred to him when they need him.
Yeah.
Other than that, he gets an email summary afterwards, and everything's hunky dory.
Yeah, the good thing is, for a service like that, everyone's a winner. The customer, because yes, they may not necessarily be speaking to a person right there and then, but if you don't have one of those systems set up and you ring and no one answers, you're not speaking to anyone. So actually, at least they get to speak to someone, they get the information that they need from them, and then the business owner gets the email summary of everything that they said, and they can bring them back when they need to.
One of the companies that have gone forward, we've got the website build ready for them or on the way for them. And then they've also got the voice AI agent. So they're going to come back with some just little tweaks that they had from the demo. And then we're going to build that out for them. And that's it. We've got that one going. And then we'll move into ads after that they're stable, because they're just finishing off with their previous agency. And then we're going to move in with most likely Facebook ads, Google ads, and then just build them up from there and just get those extra pillars in.
And on the back end of the website, the lead form of the AI SMS as well.
Yes, absolutely. And one of the really cool things that I want to highlight and talk about is the CRM that you have built for us. Oh my God, Rob. I just said, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a really a neat onboarding system that customers, our clients, can go through, and they log in and then they just know what they have to do. So we could be hands off. We can, when I say hands off, I mean we can give them all the information that we need to have from them, and then we send them that link, they log in and they just fill it in.
Yeah.
And today I went through it, and that thing is amazing. If I had my laptop in front of me and it wasn't recording on the camera, I'd be able to just go through, do a loom, and just show how awesome this is. Essentially, the client logs in, all of their information that we need is in there, and we select what services they have. So when they've got the website service, they've got a list of questions they need to fill in. Then we've got the Facebook ad service, a list of questions they've got to fill in. And when we get that information, we can then just pick up and run their account.
Yeah, well, like you say, once in these types of service-based businesses, once you bring on clients, there's always that back and forth of getting the information you need. You might see them in a like a Google Doc or in an email and say, "We need this, 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 this." But this way, we can select all the services, we can select the information we need for each service, and then we can say, "Hey, we need this." It'll push it into their onboarding tool. They'll get a notification saying this service has been added to your account, and then they can go in and fill it in like a questionnaire, all the info they need. Yes, it's pretty good.
It's really, really awesome, mate.
It went deep into it, but because we've got a whole back end CRM that, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's awesome. I absolutely love it. I can. I feel like, should I take it offline, do a loom outside of this, and put it inside the podcast? I'm not sure. Maybe if people do want to see it, they can drop a comment, and I can make a separate video on it.
Mhm.
But it's a really, really cool system. And on the back of that, you built that CRM for us, and that's awesome. And then finally, I spent so long building that content system and going,
What content system? You've been working on content system?
oh my God, that thing. You go down these rabbit holes of thinking, oh, I'm going to do it this way. And then you get to a point where you've gone so far down the rabbit hole. When I say content system, I mean, what I want to do was we make these podcasts, I clip them into short forms, and then I want to post them out across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. But then if I did that manually, that's going to suck so much of my time. So I thought, well, we're an AI company. Let's build it with some AI. So I've built out the system, which I went down rabbit holes and getting stuck, and then realizing that's not the way to build it. Maybe it's another way. Finally, I sat there for a few days in a row and just got this thing done. And finally, I'm super excited to announce it posts to both of our platforms. It does all the captions automatically. All I need to do is make them short form edits, drop it in the Google inbox, and then let it go. Press a button, and it schedules everything. I've scheduled out 45 posts. 45. That's 45 individual posts to 5 different platforms. So 5 times 45, whatever that might be.
Yeah, it's definitely good because then it means we can do podcast. You can edit the podcast, clip the podcast, push all the content out, which takes up all these little things, all these little tasks that you do, the little things that take so much time. And now just with some AI and some, it's not even always AI, just automation in general. This has a little bit of AI because we're doing the descriptions, taking out the transcripts, and then using AI to make the descriptions.
Yes, that's it. Exactly that. So what it does is it takes whatever the files in the Google inbox, like I say Google Drive inbox, I called it. It will take the video file, take it to a platform, transcribe it, put it through Claude. Essentially, he makes the captions based off of the prompt for each of the different platforms. Then it takes that back and then schedules it. And we're just using Go High Level as the social media platform. There are other ones out there, but because we're already on that.
Yeah, well, we're using Go High Level for our lead generation AI SMS. It works really well.
Yeah.
So you may as well try and edit everything because you're using Poobler before. You tried?
I was trying it with Poobler. There were other ones, but that was the best. And that had a really good system, but the same thing exists inside Go High Level. So I built it around that. Obviously, you can build it with other platforms that have ones, but I think that one's good enough.
Yeah, it works well. It just means you have everything in one place then. So really, just so you're not aware, CRM is a customer relationship management tool. So basically leads come in. So for example, we have the leads that come in through our website, for our Facebook ads and things like that come into our CRM. And then we can we basically get them to a stage where we either close a deal or don't close a deal. And then if we do close a deal, they move into our custom onboard in CRM. So yeah, that's what a CRM is, if you didn't know.
What we have noticed is what's that?
What's this for?
What is it?
Someone just rang that phone number that we had to set up for Facebook demo.
Interesting.
Okay, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
Was it an actual conversation that's been had?
I don't know. Should we listen to it?
Yeah. Put it on the mic and put it loud so I can hear it.
It says 5 out of 10. It says asking for.
What did they say?
Hey, thanks for calling. I'm Aria. I'm an AI receptionist. Just so you know, this call is recorded. Who am I speaking with?
What alternatives do you offer?
I'm here just to demo how an AI receptionist could handle your calls. So I don't offer services myself, but Serenium AI builds custom AI receptionists for people answering calls, capturing aids, booking appointments, and more. Who am I speaking with?
Okay, maybe we can message him back. You got his number. Do that afterwards.
That's it. Let's have a
Do
look.
you want to message him?
Give him a call.
Give him a call. Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Who is he? New lead demo.
Bring him straight away if you want.
Yeah, why not? We'll do it whilst we're on
Milk
Milk
pod.
Pod. So look, I'll call him.
So quickly, he's actually got that from the Facebook group. Just yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Sales call live, guys.
I don't think you'll pick it up.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Tried.
Straight on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was an interesting one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So yeah, so basically someone we asked you put in one of our AI phone numbers in a Facebook group. That was like 3 weeks ago, and someone's obviously just
Decided to give it a call.
see what services we'd set up. But obviously when we were setting things up, then we were just pushing towards the AI receptionist, so Aria wasn't trained in all the other extra services we do. So we can try to get them on a call and see if we can close them that way. That'd be sweet. It's all happening. It's all happening, guys. Tell you what, the biggest thing to run a business is get shit done.
Yeah.
Also, you need to do it in the right direction. But if you get up every day and you work towards progress, you know what your goal is, you know what you're working towards, things happen. It's literally like that. If you have some confidence, and the only way you stack confidence is by repeatable actions that you can look back on and go, when this happened, I did this and it went okay. You just keep making those steps.
Well, I've noticed.
Slowly happen until you go, oh, we're doing $100,000 a month. What happened there?
I would say that definitely this week I've seen there's a massive progression, but all the work that we've done a few weeks back is now coming to fruition, and then that's going to happen in the next few weeks as well.
The thing is, in general, when you look at it, God, that's scary, but all you need to do is step by step by step by step. And that's all we can do is work for that. The next 10 minutes in front of you, that's all you're in charge of. If you're working towards progress, then that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And we're literally seeing it now. Everything's starting to come together now, which is sweet.
Yeah, I feel like all the last few weeks of us putting in all this work is really showing itself in the results. Like, we've moved stupidly quickly forward. We've got our own ads out. We've got our own AI SMS that's qualifying leads, booking them into my calendar. Like, we've got a call tomorrow with a potential lead that came in through the ads that we've been running.
We got 2 calls Monday.
Oh, we do have 2 calls Monday.
We've got 2 calls for Facebook ads on Monday. Yeah.
And then I think that we had another idea that obviously I thought this was a cool idea. We're going to create a different type of lead magnet to try and pull people in. I've got direct ad response ads out there at the moment, just saying essentially if you want this product or if you want this service, fill in the details, and then our AI SMS will go out and qualify them. But then also just had another idea for a lead magnet, which I'll see how that goes before we kind of announce it and see how that kind of plays out.
I'm excited to build it.
I think it'd be really, really cool.
That'd be really awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to
We'll
give too much
hopefully
away.
we can show that next week.
Mm.
If anyone has a business, they can test it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have a business and you want to try this new reporting tool that we're going to do, essentially it will give you a score.
No, don't talk too much. I'm not going to.
I was going to give it a little insight.
No.
All right, mate.
Next week, we should have a nice little tool for you to use if you've got a business that'll do some estimations on your marketing strategies. Is
Perfect.
that all right?
Not giving too much away. Mysterious. So really, what would we say the plan for this week is?
Mm-hmm. This week is onboarding the new clients. Finishing up the CRM. I think we can get that done. That'll be done tomorrow. We'll
Yep.
finalize that.
Okay, so finishing up the CRM is one of the main points.
Yes. Onboarding the new client on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 new client calls on Monday.
Yep.
And then basically, new client, we will push them out their homepage or publish or send them the design of their new homepage. And then they can come back with any changes, basically the way that it works with a new website is if they have a current website, we'll go and look, see what they currently have. And then, look at the SEO, where they rank and things like that. But in terms of design, take what they have after having a few conversations with them and then doing the onboarding and getting a few different websites that they like, and imagery. We then go and publish them a homepage, make a homepage, and then push that to them. Just kind of like an idea of the things that, we're thinking as a marketing angle would look good, what type of emotions they want to create, what feel they want when people go on the website and things like that. And then we'll create just the homepage, get that right. And then once that we agree on the homepage and the direction and the feel, then I'll create the rest of the pages.
Yeah, perfect.
So that, and then where else are we at? Yeah. Hopefully can launch some more ads this week. Yeah, I think with the new lead magnet, we can launch some new ads.
Let's get the new lead magnet put together. Then we can create some ads, launch those, run them at a low spend, just kind of see what nibbles we get from there. But that particular lead magnet, we're potentially looking to just make it a bit of a broader scope and see what type of businesses are interested in it. But I think because we've really nailed down our position in offer, and we've got now the systems in place to manage an influx of clients, I think it'll be definitely very interesting to see how that then plays out, because we've created this client flow system where they'd be able to come in.
Yeah.
We take their information and we go build at the back end.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And now we have like different pillars. We have the client intake, and then, you know, when new leads come in and we qualify them and try and book them on calls, so you go high level. And then once they pass you there, we then have the onboarding tool. So then realistically, we'll have these different pillars. Then we can start automating between them as well, get them working good individually. And then we can pass on the information from go high level straight into our own onboarding tool as well, and just automate all the pillars together.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
And we got that Google business profile to set up this week as well.
Yeah,
we need to send so once we set up a Google business profile, you have to Google will actually send you a postcard with a 2FA code on it. So we'll sort that out this week. Yeah.
Great. And just to clarify, the Google business profile is for one of the UK companies that are looking to be set up on Google business profile, because then we can start running the Google ads, the Facebook ads, and then bring more traffic towards them to increase their leads.
They're so open to, which is absolutely brilliant. They're so open to, we just built their website with the SEO and now Google business profile. And then on the back end, we can add in the AI SMS. We've already had a quick talk. We'll go through it more on Monday. But it sounds like, they want the AI SMS to not necessarily book them into like a free estimate type thing, because he said his schedule's so crazy that we can just book them into maybe like a 5-minute call or something on his calendar, because he's so busy. So we just need to figure out that. But super excited to take on a new business who are just so willing for us to come in with with our expertise and just have them scale online. Is this one thing running a business with feet on the ground, trades, services, but then it's a whole different skill to scale business online and, get attention and get leads. So super excited to get our teeth into it.
It's going to be a big week, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Ta-da. Let's go. Subscribe and like. That's it, baby.
That's it.